Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Thursday Open Panel. We're going to also include the watch along and review for Quantum Leap during the show. Hey, Brandon, welcome to the show. Thanks for stopping by. And I will get those links ready as soon as I can actually get the Cosme going properly. Okay. Get that pinned. I hope everything's going okay for everybody. Season 2 episode. I need season 2. This going right here. Hey, Gorilla. I'll join when I'm at bar. Done at bar. Watching Quantum Leap, Gorilla. That's nice. Say hi to Minnie. This is season 2, episode 4 of the new Quantum Leap, The Lonely Hearts Club. Let's get this going. Come on. That was working a few seconds ago. Oh, crap. You know what? I'm on the wrong damn browser for that. Unfortunately, certain things you have to use certain browsers for. Because God forbid you want to advertise for a show that you prefer. Let's see if I actually can do that on this one. Huh. This is. Hey, Real Wade. Welcome to the show. I just saw you over at Admiral Teague's. Thanks for stopping by. Sound page. Trying to work through a few technical difficulties at the moment. Causing me not really cooperating with me. And sorry for the planes. Cheap rent comes with a few side effects. And hello, Lemon. Welcome to the show. Hopefully, I can get this going in just a couple of minutes here. Technology is a great thing sometimes, but a pain in the ass the rest. Oh, how nice, the Circle of Death. See if I can actually encourage that a little bit. Maybe find a solution to the problem. I know what the problem is. It's it's the network. And hi, Brandon. Welcome back. Stupid Comcast. Okay, unfortunately, we cannot do the watch along because apparently Peacock is having a few issues. So I'll do a separate review later. But it's a pretty good episode. Not as good as last week's, but still pretty good. But if any of you want to come up here, the link should be pinned. So feel free. Any questions you have, anything you want to talk about. Why am I having so many technical difficulties all of a sudden? But I'll do a quick description here. It's a fairly good episode. He jumps into the assistant for an agent, has to revive the career of a aging and failing Hollywood star. They actually use the name of someone real, but I don't think he's actually. They got that guy to play the character. But they go around, fix his life, get his career back on track. Pretty enjoyable. Then there's some little parts to move along the present day story, but that's not really too important. As I said, I'll get a full in-depth review later. But how are you guys doing? And sorry, doing several things at once here. Before anything else, probably say who won that poll we had. Last time I checked, the two top vote getters were Treehouse of Horrors and Count Duckula. And with 50% of the vote, 8 votes in total, Count Duckula has won the poll. So that's what we'll be watching this Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Fairly glad to hear that. Ordered Chinese food, waiting for a ride to take me home. Oh, that's not a bad night. Chinese food. I'm glad to see that Duckula ended up pulling out the victory here. I was talking to the gorilla. He was so sure that Treehouse of Horror would win, frankly, because he didn't know what Duckula was. So the classics still have some pull. Good, well-made cartoons like Duckula over what was quality in the early days for The Simpsons and Treehouse of Horror. Last couple decades, though, it's been complete crap. Not even with the woke stuff. It's just completely basement level writing. They don't even try anymore. They really should have canceled that show when they had the movie. And I can't even remember when that movie was at this point. It's so long ago, but it should have been canceled. They just keep rehashing stuff and then doing the same crap jokes over and over again. I had to give up on it years and years ago. It's just they're not funny anymore. But I don't know what else Fox has anymore. They gave away most of their stuff. Hell, they don't even have Futurama anymore. And that was good up until the point it went to Comedy Central. Comedy Central had a handful of good episodes, but then they really got bad in that last season or last couple of seasons. Like Susan Boyle. That had to be one of the all-time worst Futurama episodes. But they did pull out that great final episode. Top notch there. That, along with the movies, top Futurama. I'm sorry, getting a little hoarse here. But they did have that revival for Futurama. I'm not sure why. Most of it were rehashes of what they already did. And I'm not sure Hulu's actually bringing it back, which would probably be for the best. I think the only episode that was watchable of that was when Kif and Amy's kids came back. Like 3 or 4 of them, they're really oddballs, but at least you knew what was going on at the time. You can connect it to when the show was actually good. But we really need good cartoons. Fortunately, most of this good stuff is decades old at this point. Now, it's all stuff like Steven Universe and, God forbid, the Owl House. The laziest drawing, the laziest stories. They always push messages on you. They need to at least go back to the early 2000s. The remake they had of Masters of the Universe, I believe it was 2002. They had the Thundercats about the same time. Both high quality shows. Deviated from the story of the originals a good bit, but still very high quality shows. It's unfortunate they both only lasted, I believe, 2 seasons. But just go back to that point, about 20 years, completely clean up. Destroy anything that any of the other studios has, especially Disney. I'm sorry, I'm getting some messages on the side here. They got me a little bit off track. Shit. Oh yeah, Thundercats. How they degrade from the early 2000s Thundercats to Thundercats Roar. I know it's cheaper to make, but the ratings were never there. They couldn't sell any toys. You'd think that would profit would be the motivator. But Warner Brothers got destroyed on Thundercats Roar, just like they were constantly getting destroyed on Teen Titans Go. I know that Teen Titans originally canceled because it didn't generate toy sales. To be fair, what little merchandise sales that they made at the time for Teen Titans, the original show, very poor quality. The majority of the stuff they had was more in the apparel line. But I've seen some of the stuff they made for Teen Titans Go and Roar. Even the stuff they're making for Teen Titans, high quality by comparison. Sorry if this was supposed to be more of the sci-fi show. I got onto the cartoon rants, but I don't know. Am I wrong? Anyone, the people here, do you watch any modern cartoons that you think is quality? Because I, for the life of me, can't find anything made anywhere recently that holds up even to 20 years ago. Like I said, I've tried stuff like the Steven Universe and the Owl House. Owl House is it is a little bit better animated than Steven Universe, but the stories and the writing is. I wouldn't show that to kids if you outlawed everything else. It is Disney at its absolute worst. I believe I got through maybe half of a season on that. Had to just completely remove it from my mind. Very bad stuff. I do believe there's some hope with I believe next year they have a Looney Tunes movie coming out. I believe the first full length actual fully animated 4 movies, not like Space Jam or anything like that. I was just reading about that. I don't know if they have a actual date set for that. First ever fully animated Looney Tunes feature length movie created for theater audiences. The Day the Earth Blew Up. Yeah, I don't see an actual date on it. Porky Pig, Daffy Duck, beloved comic duo, showbiz history, returned to the big screen in a sci-fi comedy adventure, The Day the Earth Blew Up, a Looney Tunes movie. GFM Animation, worldwide sales on the Warner Brothers Animation produced theatrical feature at the American film market October 31st through November 5th. So I guess we'll get a trailer about that point. Directed by Pete Brown Gardent, creative team behind the Looney Tunes cartoons, Day to Earth Blew Up stars Porky Pig, Daffy Duck as unlikely heroes, and Earth's only hope when facing the threat of alien invasion. So I'm guessing Marvin. The heroes race to save the world, delivering all of the laugh out loud gags and vibrant visuals that made Looney Tunes so iconic, but on an epic scale not seen in franchise before. President of Warner Brothers Animation and Cartoon Network, Sam Register, said, "Our artists have created an incredible Looney Tunes film that follows in the cinematic tradition where audiences first fell in love with these characters. GFM Animation are the perfect partners to help bring Porky and Daffy back to their rightful place on the big screen." And that is from Variety. So a little good news coming in the near future. So we can always hope. It sounds like it'd be good. Maybe if we're lucky, they can tie that into Duck Dodgers, the 21st and a half century. Maybe a little prequel. At the end of it, Daffy gets slammed into cryo freeze and he wakes up. That I think would be a little interesting. And hey, that could lead to a reboot of Duck Dodgers, which, if you saw the early 2000s show, not too bad, especially at the beginning. But that pretty much all I had to say. And What we got here? Hello, Suzanne. Welcome to the show. And so since there's nothing else, I'll see everyone on Saturday morning for Count Duckula. Thanks for stopping by. Hopefully I'll have the review for Quantum Leap done later tonight. But we'll see you later, everybody. Take care.